What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be going over the unit vote thing for the 2nd year anniversary, and I'm gonna be going over the best units you should be picking on this vote banner. So let's get into the video. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 10k subscribers, and at the time we're recording this video, I'm at 8.87k subscribers on the YouTube channel. Turn on post notifications if you want to stay up to date with anything 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross related. And with that out of the way, let's hop into the video. Alright, so this is going to be the vote banner right here. If you guys want to access this, go to the vote on your little menu here on JP, and you're actually going to see this little menu pop up, and it's going to say I only have 2 hours left because I'm recording this at like 8 a.m. my time. So, you know, reset's going to happen in about 2 hours, but this is going to be the units that you can actually pick if you want to be summoning for them. But as you can see, there's a lot of filler units. Let's go over from the top to bottom and say if you should actually be picking them. So Counter Melee, nope. Doom Meliodas, nope. Elizabeth Hawk, nope. I'm just gonna say this row, definitely not. This row, definitely not. None of the Fat Kings, none of the Skinny Kings, none of the Deannes, unfortunately. None of the Merlins, definitely not Green Esnor. Blue Gother, do not pick. Tarmiel, Ludociel, and Sariel though are must picks. I would say these are must picks. If you do not have dupes on these units, this is going to be your chance to actually get dupes on them, because once they're 6 out of 6, you can use them as Link and abuse their grace, right? That's going to be super important when using these units. And even on the field, all 3 of these units are very good. Ludociel on the crit team, Tarmiel on the Tarmiel Estarossa team, and Sariel on the with the Green Gother, the 1 Esnor team. You can run them like that. But generally, like, these units, like, they're very, very strong. And all 3 of the archangels, I would definitely recommend picking if you wanted to choose them. So by all means, if you wanted to just go Sariel, Tarmiel, Ludo as your 3 picks, then that is actually the way to go, right? Though that's not a bad idea at all. All these units above from Green Gother, or from Blue Gother, by the way, are just must not picks. Okay, must not picks. Do not pick any of these units, especially Green Esnor. Do not pick Green Esnor. Do not pick Green Esnor, man. People will pick this guy just because he's a really good Link and he's a good free to play unit, but you actually just do not need him. Pick these 3, right? Let's actually just keep going through the banner as well. We have Blue Zeldris, Fraudulent. I would say probably not pick those. Probably not pick these 3 as well. I don't think you're gonna need to pick these 3. Definitely not these 3 as well. I mean, if you want Elat for Guild Boss, but I would say probably not, just because they're not really useful. This right here, this row. Specifically Red Lilia and Chandler, these 2 are also must picks, I would say. Just because Red Lilia hasn't come back in a while on a banner. So it's actually been, I think Red Lilia only had 1 banner return on JP since her original banner. So this would be her 2nd time re-releasing. So if you do not have Red Lilia and want to summon for her, this would be a good time to actually put her on a banner. That would be good. And then also Chandler, he came out very recently actually on JP. I think about a month now since Festival Zeldris dropped, if I'm not mistaken. But Chandler actually came out with Festival Zeldris as the filler unit on the banner, and he is very good, bro. Chandler, the thing is with Chandler, basically how he works is he actually puts up a taunt, and every time he gets hit, he's actually gonna just hit them back and apply the 7% attack down, which is very powerful. Chandler is just super cracked. So definitely these 2 I would recommend picking for sure. Green Lilia, I would say definitely probably not. Blue Lilia as well, I'd say probably not. Mark II Valenti though, that is also a must pick, because Mark II Valenti only returned on Arthur's banner, which is out right now on JP. So if you do not want to summon on Arthur's banner and want a chance at Mark II Valenti, this is going to be your chance. So definitely make sure to vote for her if you want her on the banner. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 must picks. So if you want to alternate depending on who you want to pick, these are the must picks I would say for now. We'll do a top 3 at the end of the video, but let's just keep going through. The next one right here, Red Easton might be a decent pick as well, but I don't think it's going to be a must pick. I'd only say Red Easton's a decent pick because most people do not have a copy of her at all. Because her banner, you either went 600 for 1 copy of Valenti, and that was it, because you probably didn't pull for Red Easton. But if you did pick Red Easton, then just do not pick that. Blue Mono, there's a I don't know about Blue Mono. She hasn't really been on banners either. But I'd still say do not pick her. Let's keep going. So none of these units, you do not have to pick any of these. Green Elizabeth though, I would say pick Green Elizabeth if you need a unit for Belmos. because having her on the banner wouldn't be that bad as well, because she's able to, you know, rank up the whole team for Belmos, which is very useful. And I know a lot of people skipped out on Green Elizabeth just because they thought she wasn't really useful. So if you feel like you need Green Elizabeth and you want a chance at summoning for her, then you can actually have her on the banner as well, which would not be a bad pick. Red Jericho as well, because she's only been on that step up banner. I don't know if she's returned. I know she's in the part 2 tickets though, if I'm not mistaken. So she is in the part 2 tickets. So that's something to note. But I think Red Jericho, you wouldn't, like, you don't have to pick. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a must pick unit, I would say. I definitely think Liz is, you know, not a must pick, but like if you really needed Elizabeth for Belmos, then I would say must pick. But other than that, let's keep going here. None of these really. Nanashi, I would say Nanashi's a really good pick as well. Nanashi, Denzel, these two are pretty good picks just because Nanashi, he's a backline support, right? For basically any team. He is unknown race as well, so you can run him on the unknown race team. And he's going to be able to provide the amplified buffs that you actually get. So you get like crit resistance, and you get an HP buff to your team. And whenever they take hits, the enemy loses ultimate move gauge, which is very strong. So I'd definitely recommend picking Nanashi. He's a very good option as well. Denzel, I would say Denzel just because he hasn't really been on a banner since Merlin, right? So if you haven't gotten him, like, you know, if he was free to play at the time, but if you haven't gotten him, he would not be a bad pick as well. But yeah, that's basically gonna be it for the characters here. I'm thinking the best picks though, for sure. Let's do a top 3. Okay, let's do a top 3. So I think the most important of the archangels that I would pick would probably be Sariel, because if you're going to be running Sariel, you'd run him as a link, and basically you would always run him on your DPS unit just to increase the crit damage. So I would say I'd pick Sariel. I'd definitely pick Chandler, right, because Chandler is a very good unit as well, and he's been, you know, he came out very recently, man, so he has not had much time to be out. So I definitely recommend picking Chandler. So my top 3 so far is Sariel, Chandler, and then my third one would be Mark II Valencia, because Mark II Valencia hasn't come out. Actually no, she only came back on the Arthur banner. But not everyone's gonna be summoning on the Arthur banner, especially when second year Annie's dropping. And now that people have a chance at voting for Mark II Valencia, I think they'd probably want her on this banner. So definitely, if you had to pick, or if I had to pick, I would say I would pick Mark II Valencia, Chandler, and Sariel for my main 3 picks. But you could like alternate between them. Like if you wanted Red Lily on the banner, you could do one day, you could just do Red Lily as a vote. You could do Sariel and then Chandler, or you could do like Mark II Valencia, Chandler, and Red Lilia. You could also mix it up. Like if you really wanted like Liz on the banner, you could swap Liz in for one of your units. But generally, I would say like the main 3 that you should be picking is definitely, okay, one of the archangels for sure. Definitely Chandler, and then most likely Mark II Valencia. Like you could probably swap it out if you wanted to pick another unit, but those are the main like ones I would recommend picking for this banner. And they're gonna be the best ones for you guys to get for your account, right? So that's basically it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know who you guys are gonna be picking for the 2nd year anniversary banner in the comment section below. But with that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.